Hello everybody, I'm Kanna, I'm the cutest cat in the world, and I'm here to present this video for mommy, cause I'm the best cat in the world. No. Hey everybody, I'm Zenith Warrior Princess here with my cat Kanna. She's helping me because I have actually gotten the human malware. I do have COVID. I'm on the tail end of it. I've been sick for a week and I don't really feel presentable to be on camera right now. Even though, you don't give him the butt, don't give him the butt. Kanna's gonna be helping me. She's my assistant for this video because I wanted to make an addendum to the PS2 Collection. And I'm not exactly fit to be on camera, but I figured I'd make a video. You know, everyone likes cats, you like cats, I like cats. But essentially what this is I got a couple games, but also my custom covers from Enigma Customs came in today. So I have all these PS2 games, and a large part of my hesitation for displaying games is that some of my games aren't really in good condition. Some of them are have cracked cases. Some of them just aren't presentable enough. And I'm OCD. I notice these things, and Kanna notices these things. That's why she's always sniffing everything and trying to knock over my soda. So I went to my good friend Nick at Enigma Customs, and he makes custom video game cases. And so he sent that to me in the mail, so we're gonna unbox them, and we're gonna do a video where we go through the covers, and I'll show you how things go with editing and cameo appearance from Kanna, who is currently biting the box. Hi, Kanna. This is the Kanna show now. I'm sorry. Alright, let's try this now. I have everything up. Let us open the box. And inside we have a thank you for the purchase for Enigma Customs. And this is the order list of everything inside. I'm gonna see if I can put this up to the camera. It's taped to the box. But for those who don't know, Enigma Customs, you can find him. He has his website there. Enigma Customs. He does a great job. He not only makes game cases for PS2. Well, he doesn't make the cases, but he makes the covers. He makes covers for PS2 games, but also he makes custom ones for like Game Boy games and for Switch. So we're eventually gonna get like a bunch of different covers for that. For you know, hey, if it's a digital game, he'll make a cover for you. So like Genshin Impact, he'll make a cover for Genshin Impact. All right, let's unbox this. Very well packed. And inside we have PS2 covers. Well, PS2 cases, I should say. And I got the ones that actually had the memory card holder inside. If I can put that on camera, because I want to store memory cards in them, and I want to make sure that hey, don't you do that. I want to make sure that I can utilize them. So these are brand new cases ordered, and inside are also covers. So let's see. I'm gonna pull all this out. So we have our cases. We have the ones that he actually made the covers to, so they actually look somewhat professional. If I can hold them up. There we go. So I'm going to be going through my collection today. And I will be updating everything. So we have all this. These are all the covers. And we have a lot of cases. Okay. So that's everything in the box. Everything's packed up. So now we gotta get to work. I have a list of everything that I have. I'm just going to inspect my games and my cases, make sure they're okay. Dot hack games are fine. The first one is Atelier Iris, but I'm going to double check everything because I am OCD and I'm going to make sure that everything's okay. And we'll fast forward to the next bit. All right, that's still never been opened. Atelier Iris, still never been opened, working on it. We'll get there, we're working on it. Okay. Inventory is always the worst. Inventory is just the worst. All right, we have the first one we just needed a new cover for Atelier Iris 2 because if you can probably see there's like a little smudging, an issue with the case. So let's find it here. There it is. So we have our brand new case, the old case, looking good. So we're just gonna put this in here. A little bit shifted during shipping, I think. And there we go. So I'll just take out, I have the manual, put in the new case, check my disc. Disc looks, the disc looks fine. So we have our Atelier Iris 2. The disc has been cleaned as from what I can see. I haven't tested out like the actual games, but we'll be working on that as we go. But we have new case. This one will go in the old case pile, mostly because of this cover. This insert right here is very much warped. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not very good. So I'll just take that out and we'll go from there. One down, many to go. Atelier Iris 2, check. Next one is Dirge of Cerberus. Surge of Cerberus. Let's go through. Clean. You can always tell when a game's been cleaned by a game like reseller because they have those little lines on the disc. And I mean, that's what most people do. Most of these are going to be fine. I got a lot of games that were used, so they have the stickers on them, but I'm fine with a little bit of problem stickers and whatnot. What I'm looking for is when a case or a cover just does not look right in the collection. Dark Cloud. I always check everything just because you never know. With some of these games, I'm probably going to be featuring them on the show, and I may use the original versions just to get footage. Even though there are remakes and whatnot, I like to use authentic when I can get it. All right, we're almost at Dirge of Cerberus. Devil May Cry. Let's see. Devil May Cry 2. DMC 3. Basically everything as it was before. Okay. What do we have here? Dirge of Cerberus. This needed a new thing because it has like this little like sticker on it that's sticking to everything. I'm like, I don't want that. So let's find a new case. Alright, this one didn't have a cover, I think, because the insert was fine. Yeah. So for this, we're going to just take out the insert. Video game collection is not an easy hobby, let me tell you. Video game preservation, like, it's just not a thing these days. And I know a lot of people don't like physical copies. They say it doesn't, they don't want it to take up all the space, and I'm just like, but I prefer having an actual, game. I prefer having this in my hand so I can pop the disc in and being like, hey, I own this. This is my game. I own the Surge of Cerberus, Manual. check disc. Disc is fine. And we are. Dirge of Cerberus. Dirge of Cerberus. And I'll put this old case over here. Alright. So that's 2 down. Devil May Cry 3. Oh yeah, this has the tape on it. That's why I put it in last. Devil May Cry 3. Alright, let me take this out and maybe I can show you what happened. So this case it has this like little bit of tape right here. This case is borked. It's peeling. I taped it myself and I'm just like, no, I don't want that. This is a bad case. So we're gonna take everything out and put in a good one. Well, this still has like the sticker from one of those used game stores. I hate that. I hate when the sticker never should be inside the case like that. I hate that. I'm just particular that way. Okay. Let's mute you. Okay, so let's switch over the DMC 3 to the max, to the 3rd power. I like Devil May Cry. I really need to like play the remake and some of the remasters because I really do enjoy the game. I just haven't played it in such a long time. And it's not because I grew tired of the game. I really do love the game. I just think it's one of those things that it was a very 90s franchise, if that makes sense. Like, it's edgy, it's full of style, it's a lot of fun, but like it's one of those things where looking back I'm just like I remember playing Warrior Within and loving it. And then coming back to it, I was just like, this is edgy 90s nonsense. And so that's just one of those things, you know. I'm sure I'm gonna love it again when I play it, but also it has its time and place, you know. There we go. Let's raise some hell. It would help if you put them in alphabetical order, but whatever. Whatever. We're gonna do Destroy All Humans next. This is forked. Brand new. Old and busted, new hotness. Old and busted, new hotness. Oh yeah, this one has a slit case. Someone must have, like, it must have been me when I was opening it for like a birthday or something, and I accidentally was too eager to open it and slit it. I hope this video is exciting for you guys. People have been asking for more PS2 content videos, and really I didn't have as much to add. I only have 2 new games, so like this is mostly what I'm going to be doing for this video, is discussing what went wrong with these cases, which is interesting to me. I don't know if it's interesting for you, but if you do, like, comment, subscribe. There will be a more traditional video coming up. I think the next one we're going to do is the Game Boy video, and that one is going to be more straightforward. This one I just want to do something different since it's mostly just me switching over cases. So, and of course somebody didn't put things in alphabetical order. It was me. I'm someone. I put Dirge of Cerberus in the wrong spot, I think. Anyway, it's me. I'm bitches. Bitches can't spell. Bitches can't put things in alphabetical order. It's me. I'm bitches. Alright, Destroy All Humans. Brand new case. A lot of this is just me getting rid of the old case because this one has a giant slit on the cover. Alright, so let's see. Put things in alphabetical order. Baldur's Gate, Bully, Dark Cloud, Devil May Cry. So Destroy All Humans comes first. Alright, the next is Drakengard, so that's gonna be... So, we have most of that done. Dragon Quest is good. Next one is a Drakengard, and that just needs a new case, because it has all these stickers on it. Look at all these stickers. It makes it look ugly, like Game Zone, Drakengard, like... You put a sticker on the manual? Why would you put a sticker on the manual? I don't... Everyone betray me. I'm fed up with this world. Alright, let's start with... Yeah, this insert's fine. I could always have Nick make me a new insert at some point, if I so desire. Really, they put it on the insert itself. I might have to do that. I'll decide later, but it has a new case. I think the other reason was, yeah, the sticker on the back. Why the stickers? Use game stores. Just do me a favor. Don't put stickers on the case. You can put it on like the plastic of something, but like if you put it on the case, it just ruins the game. Okay. I don't need the receipt. I need the manual. What? Why is this on the manual? Why are the stickers on the manual? It'll make for a good story when I go around to like playing Drakengard, but still. Like, they put a sticker on the disc? They put a sticker on the disc. That I'm taking off. Because that can actually disrupt the reading of the disc. Why would you put a sticker on the disc itself? That's bad practice. No, I'm trying to do this delicately. Because like the whole point is the laser reads the underside of the disc, and it has to go through and penetrate, and that it doesn't make sense to me. Why would you do that? Why would anyone do this?
Would you get a sticker?
How much did I even get it for? $14? I might have to keep it on and maybe get a new disc because I can't take that off. That's annoying. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the game. Part of this was supposed to be to make it look good on my collection, but still, it has that. So I may need another copy of Drakengard at some point. We'll see. Alright, what's next? Drakengard 2 is fine. Alright, this needs a new case entirely. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2. So, where is it? There we go. You can clearly see the difference. It's like no contest. Game preservation is not easy. It's a thankless job, but somebody's gotta do it.
It's a thankless job, but somebody's got to do it.
It's a thankless job. What is this? A warranty. I don't think the warranty is still good. But I'm keeping it all together. It'll make for interesting video fodder, I guess. There we go. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2. All settled. Alright, next Final Fantasy. Let's see, Enter the Matrix was good. Final Fantasy X is good. As I drop everything, but Final Fantasy X is good. Final Fantasy X-2 is over here. See, this one I got actually from a friend who sent it in to me. And I'm like, it's good and all, but like, there's no case. There's no cover. So, looking at it, and the disc has seen better days, but it's at least here. So let's see. Where is the game? Right here. So this is how it's supposed to look. You gotta give your games a proper cover, a proper case, a proper home. That's how it works. If you don't do that, like that's bad game management, bad game parenting. This should run. It has little scratches, but they're light, so I could bring that to a place to get cleaned. But 10-2, it's in my collection. I'm still fiddling around with the cover a little bit. The way they make the cover, it doesn't always quite fit. There we go. Alright, 10-2, 12. And then Dirge of Cerberus. And that is done. Alright, what do we got next? We're in the G's. Got Guitar Man has a fine case. God of War. This is on my list for new. Entirely new. Yeah, because this one had, we had a little bit of water damage, which is why some of these cases are in need of replacement. And unfortunately, it affected mostly my PS2 shelf. And I don't want to name names, Kanna, but cats are destructive. And it's hard to have a good game collection preserved when you have cats. Always got to be on your toes with them. But we have our manual. Register all your games now to make sure you get the inside scoop on PlayStation 2 stuff. I'm sure that's still good, right? I'm keeping it. It gives the game character. And the game itself looks fine. God of War. Alright. I think we're not even halfway done, damn it. God of War 2 is fine. This Grand Theft Auto. You know, this is a long process, but it's worth it, because eventually I'll have a nice, fancy game collection. Okay, and then move over to the manual. I haven't actually played GTA 3 in so long. This game needs cleaning. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It at least has a good case and cover. And that's all I care about for the moment. Yeah, because it has the Payne on the back, that's why. Alright, next, Grandia 2. I got two versions. This is the one that needed a new case. So here's what we do. We have Grandia. It's another franchise I need to get into one of these days. I have all these like JRPGs that I'm just like, I need to check them out. I need to cover them on the show. But that's a problem with like owning so many games. There's a lot of games that deserve attention, but you know, you may or may not have time to cover them. And with this one, it's a 2-disc game, so I have to get 2 covers. Oh, I put it up upside down. I put it in the Xbox One way, which is baffling to say the least. Xbox One, like, I don't understand how they do that. The game should be on the right side, and the insert should be on the left. That's how it's been for ages, and then Xbox One comes along, and they're like, nope. We're gonna be European about it and drive on the wrong side of the road. Of course, my partner is probably yelling at me from Australia, being like, that is the right side of the road. But what do I know? I am a stupid American. Idiot American, as the term is. Alright, that's disc 1. Oh, this is a Ubisoft. I didn't know they made Grandia. But, and the more you know, right? Alright, and then the next one. Oh wait, Grandia 2 has 1 disc. Grandia 3 has 2 discs. And this is the one that needed replacing for that. So this is the actual, like, this is how it's supposed to look. This is the cover that I printed out. I printed out the Japanese cover because that's me. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm sorry, Dipper. Mr. Dipper is very upset because I stole his seat. He's very upset, and I took away his throne for this. But we're back. We're back now with 10% more Dipper. Dipper says hi, he's a good orange boy. He loves everybody. Okay. Bye, Dipper. He's very upset that I took his chair, but I have to finish the video. Anyway, where were we? We were on Grandia 3. So the good thing about this one is that it's just a replacement case. And the interesting thing is that Grandia 3 has 2 discs. So I don't know how Nick did it, but we have a custom case with 2 discs. So we're just going to move over the discs. I don't have any manuals, and we'll be good. And when I cut these out, I'm the one who cut these ones out. That's why they're not like that great. But like, I use the Japanese cover. This is the official cover, and the disc is looking good. But yeah, we are condensing 2 games, or 2 discs, into 1 case, which it works. There we go. You know, it's good old-fashioned ingenuity. I don't know how he did it, but apparently they sell these online. But Grandia 3, all set. All good to go. Alright, what's next? I'm gonna put all this away. Try to get all this bad cases out the way. We're about halfway done, I want to say, I hope. Oh. This one I'm going to talk about because this is the new game that I acquired. It's called Gun. It's just called Gun. Every so often I shop the used gaming section, and I saw this. I think I was at the Mall of America, and I just saw they had used PS2 games, and it's a game called Gun. I had to. It's a stupid title and I love it. So I had to pick it up. I don't know anything about it. I've heard mixed things. Some people say it's very solid. Some people say it's just decent. But you know, I had to check it out. All right, Ico is the next one that we need. Hi, Kanna. Kanna, you gonna help us? You gonna help us? All right, we need a new case for Ico. So we're gonna use one of these empty ones. Because the only thing with this is that the case itself is damaged. But everything else is fine. Everyone enjoy Kanna's butt. Kanna, show everyone your face. She likes to sniff the games to make sure that they're hers. Everything in this house is hers. Kanna. Kanna baby. Kanna. Alright, are you gonna help me out or are you just gonna walk all over things? You're gonna do both, okay. Everyone pay attention to my cat. She's lovable and adorable. This is the real reason why I'm filming it like this, because otherwise you can't see my cats in any of my videos. Okay, we got the manual. Memory card, check. Disc. Oh, it's one of the blue discs. That's rare. And there we go. Ico. And a cat. You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Now it's Ico on a cat. I don't know. Alright, so that's done. As you can see, like, this is just peeling right here. If you can see it, yeah, right there. That's what I'm getting rid of. All these. Okay, Jack and Extra is good. I'm not taking care of the ones with like the used stickers. I'm mostly getting rid of the ones that have damage to the case themselves this time. When I get around to like full on, replacing everything, I'll probably get around to that. But for right now, this is good enough for me.
It's good enough. It's good enough for her. My Kanna.
I don't know if you can hear her, but she's trilling. She's chirping. Okay. Let's see, Jack 3, where are you? Camera. I need to move this. Hold on. Hi, Kanna. You gonna help us show off the games? Alright, Jack 3. Good. Now we're gonna do Jack X Combat Racing is the next one that just needs a new case. Because this is a cheap ass one. Alright, and then we have the new one, which I'm just gonna recenter. And I'm gonna move this. There. Does that work? Everything got messed up when I changed the shot. I blame the battery. Anyway, there we go. Much better. So here's a new case. I'm gonna center it. It has a memory card holder. I sprung for the cases with the memory card holders because I wanted all of them to be able to store memory cards. Because they all gotta have memory cards. And this one, this is just a cheap ass case. And I don't begrudge it. It was given to me by a fan donation, but I want to give everyone a proper case. Everyone a proper house. Say hi, Kanna. There we go. Alright, that's Jack X. Alright, Kanna. Kanna's gonna help us as we get through the next bit. So we're at Jack X Combat Racing. Next one is Killer 7. So Katamari Damacy's good. Alright, Killer 7 is the next one, and this is one that I made custom myself. As you can see, it does not really fit in the borders of the game. I think I cut it too short, and the case isn't very good. But we have new Killer 7 case here. All good to go. These ones are very simple. And as you can see, this is a very cheap case. This case is like, I don't know, it's a DVD case. It's not even like a game case. Okay. So, Killer 7. All set. All good. It's good when it's an easy fix over. Alright, Metal Gear Solid. So, Kingdom Hearts is fine. This is good. Kingdom Hearts is fine. Kingdom Hearts 2 is fine. Kanna, you're a very big help. You help keep the audience engaged while I work on this. Lego Star Wars is fine. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers is fine. Return of the King is fine. Magna Carta is fine. The Matrix. Would you like to enter the Matrix, Kitty? Would you like to enter the Matrix? I bet you would. Of course, no cat can be told with the Matrix. There we go. The card was full. This is why I don't like recording with this camera, because the card fills up and the battery dies super quick. But Kanna is here to help us. Max Payne is fine. It's all good. What's next? Max Payne 2. That's fine. Alright, Metal Gear Solid 2. This is the next one that I actually got to replace. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Much better case. No stickers, none of that rigmarole. You know how it is. Hey, Kanna. She's just gonna lick herself in the corner of the screen. As Kitty do. Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. The disc is fine. That's all good. A job well done. By Nick. Not by me. Kanna, your butt's in frame. We need to censor that. Alright, so this is this is one that I really need to actually like... Hey, you're not allowed on the computer. No. No. I need that. But yeah, this is Metal Gear Solid 3, and it is a thin case. It's like a wafer, and I don't know how they got it like this, but they did. And this was a gift from a friend. But now we're gonna have an actual case. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. An actual case with a memory card holder. But yeah, this is fine. This is good. This case, I don't like. It's a decent case, but it's so thin. It doesn't fit on my shelf normally. So we have this. Much better. Is better. Much better. It's not Blockbuster, it's Block Blister. We're on to what I believe is the final stretch. We have only this left, and I have all the rest of my games out here, and most of it is just stuff that I don't need to place. You know, stuff like Okami, stuff like that. So we're just going to kind of go from here. Okami's good. Disc is good. Onimusha. We need a new case for that. This is more of the case just being crap. I got this at a used game store. Case was crap. Game is fine. Oh, it has a nice Blockbuster video stamp on it. How nice. I'll show you in a second. I never understand that. Like, why would you put... And there's a sticker that says enjoy the game on it, and it's just like, you're messing with the actual game. Do you not know how it works? See if I can get that under the light. But, yeah, like, yeah. Right here, big old Blockbuster sticker, and then enjoy the game on it. It's like, yeah, I'll enjoy the game, but you just kind of ruined the disc. Put our manual in. That cheap-ass case is gone. We'll worry about the discs next time. This is just making sure that the games function. like, this is all for preservation, and I want it to look good. So, there. It looks good. Onimusha is good. I'm satisfied with it. And all the other Onimushas need to be switched out as well. Onimusha 2. This is fine. Really getting use out of these new cases here. I apologize, this is my first time doing a video like this, so if I have stretches where I don't say something, or if the camera is not where it should be, I apologize. I'm in quarantine, so I don't have anyone helping me with this, and I don't know what I'm doing. Literally, this is a first, because normal PS2 videos, I just put the camera in front of myself and I can see myself. I can't see this until I look and see that everything's off center, and then I say, oh, I'm an idiot. I'm hopeful that Tifa is going to edit this for me. I do not like editing myself, but Tifa, insert some witty dialogue here or something. Entertain the people. I do hope you enjoy this video, guys. If you don't like this type of stuff, that's fine, but I just figured, you know, you're asking for more PS2 game content, so this is what I do with my life. I make sure that my games are preserved. And there we go, that's all done. Alright, Onimusha 3 needs new case as well. We're at the stage where like pretty much everything just needs a new case. Everything needs to be replaced. A lot of this shelf was water damaged or was used cases that, you know, stuff that I just hadn't gotten around to replacing. And I didn't think I need to replace until I got older, and I'm just like, oh, this looks like crap. If I'm trying to display this for a video, it's going to look like crap. Alright, Onimusha 3. Perfect. Put in the manual. And the game's fine. And voila. Just like new. I haven't played any of the Onimusha games. I know a lot of people really swear by them. They're like another big Capcom franchise. But while I am intrigued by them, I got them all in a used game store. And I just decided, hey, these are cheap. Let's pick them up. I'll play them later, and I never did. Unfortunately. But we'll get to them. We will get to them soon. Alright, Persona 3 Fez is fine. It also has a nice looking doggo. That's a good looking doggo. Most of these should be fine, but unfortunately, when I was younger, I used to let people borrow games. I don't do that anymore because every time someone says, oh, I'm going to take very good care of your games, I never do. I always come back and like something's up with it. Alright, and then this is just, yeah, it's just a bad case. This is from Game Crazy. Remember when that was a thing? Back when EB Games was a thing. God, before, in the before times, when GameStop didn't dominate everything, there were a lot of really interesting game stores that I went to, like GameStop. Not GameStop, like EB Games and Game Crazy, and I found a Persona at Game Crazy because they were actually promoting it. GameStop wasn't. And they're just like, hey, this game is good, it comes with a CD. But it didn't come with the CD. This copy didn't come with the CD, it just came with the game. And my general rule for games is if it comes with a CD soundtrack, it's usually worth buying because at least you get a good soundtrack out of it. With Persona 4, this didn't come with the soundtrack, and I would like the soundtrack because Persona 4 has an amazing soundtrack. But Persona 4 is amazing, I love the game, huge Persona 4 fan, but someone give me the soundtrack, please. That way I can actually make this into a complete set, because otherwise this is just, it's not really a full set, is it? This needs to be cleaned, but we'll deal with that later. There we go. Brand new case, looking good. I just need to get some of these discs cleaned. I'm sure it'll play fine. It's like, it's not scratched, it's just, you know, when people don't handle it correctly, that's one of the ones that I let people borrow, it gets smudged, and that was very smudged. Okay, and Peter Jackson's King Kong. Alright. I'm starting to get into the ones that are here. Peter Jackson's King Kong. The official game of the movie. You have to say the whole thing. It's Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You gotta say the whole thing. With a free movie ticket inside. Oh, wow. I hear this is actually good. I've played a little bit of it, and it is a little bit dated graphically, but it is pretty good from what I've played. But the movie's great. I love Jack Black. I love me some Jack Black, and this was trying to be Titanic. It got a little bit too pretentious at times, but I still enjoy it, so. There is Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. With a free movie ticket inside. I don't know if that'll be good nowadays, but it's now in its own special disc. Okay, what's next? We're up into Shadow Hearts. Okay. Prince of Persia Warrior Within is good. Two Thrones is good. If anyone has like a disc cleaning shop, let me know, because some of these I'll probably be looking to get clean soon. Psychonauts is one of the ones that I'll replace later, but like, it's a good case, it just has stickers all over it. And I don't usually mind that with used games because I like to know the price I bought it at, but after a while it kind of becomes clutter. Radiata Stories is good. Ratchet and Clank 2. is the one that we're looking for. Okay. So, Ratchet and Clank, up your arsenal. No, this is Going Commando, rather. Going Commando. It was because I didn't have the correct box art for it. Let's switch you over. It's a little worn, but that's for me. I played this game a lot back in the day. Alright, and let's fix it. Fix it. They always make these cases slightly smaller. The insert's slightly smaller than the cases, but that's a good looking case. That's a good looking case. While I was doing this, I looked on the back, it says, "It'll take more than your big guns to take on this challenge. You up for it?" You look huge. That must mean you have big guts. This is like a 90s dude type game right here. But fixed up, looking good. I'm happy with it. It's the greatest hits, box art, and it's just all done. All right, almost there. Let's see, Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal's good. Deadlocked is good. These are ones that I'll replace later because they're just stickers. Shadow Hearts. Yeah, this one is fine. It's a good looking game. Shadow Hearts from the New World is where we start. Yeah, I needed a new case for this because I did a bad job. So Shadow Hearts from the New World, much better cover here. Shadow Hearts is one of those games that I remember reading about in there was always in Game Informer back when I would read it, and I never got around to actually like playing it, but I was intrigued by it. And so I got these later, and you know I have friends who really like the series and who talk about it, like the Smartest Moron, who is a fan of mine, and you know, I'm really intrigued by the series. I want to know more. But they were overlooked because it came out around the same time as like Final Fantasy X. So people bought Final Fantasy because they were familiar with the brand. But yep, it's a brand new case, looking good. And then we have Shadow Hearts Covenant, which also has the same issue. We ran into our first issue. We need another dual case for this, because I forgot for some reason that... Actually, no, I can just swap out the cover. I can swap out the cover. I think that's what the original plan was anyway. Yeah, that was the plan. Because this one I made way too small. Much better. Looking good. Shadow Hearts Covenant. It has 2 discs. Is a big game. I'll save this for later. This is garbage. Okay, what's next? Alright, looks like we only got 8 more games to replace. Shouldn't take too long. Shadow of the Colossus is good. This is my original copy too. I use this a lot. It's a little bit smudged, you can tell, but I'll get it cleaned. It's not... It still works. It's still a functional disc. So I'm fine with that. Silent Hill 2. This is one that needs to be replaced. Or rather, a new case. Yeah, the insert's fine, it just needed a new case. I have a chart here, and even the chart's kind of hard to follow sometimes. Nick, you did a fantastic job. I'm very happy. Very happy with how it came out. At the same time, it's a lot of work. And I apologize if I make an incorrect assumption, but for right now, I'm just trying to make sure that all my games are good. Yeah, that game's good. I haven't gotten any use out of this game. Brand new. Silent Hill 2. Make me play it one of these days. Oh, that's why I was getting rid of it, because the back of that is just, ugh, that's ass. I don't know if you can see it here, but like there's like gunk in there. Okay, Silent Hill 2. Next is Silent Hill 3, which we're replacing entirely because I did a bad job with my insert. I went to Staples for some of these and tried to replace inserts, and they just didn't come out right. So I went to a professional instead. DIY works to a point, but like I'm not the best when it comes to DIY projects, and it's my games, you know. I want it to be professional looking. I want it to look like, you know, someone intelligent did it, which isn't always the case. But there we go, Silent Hill 3. Looking good. Home stretch. What do we got here? Sly Cooper, that needs a brand new case, because there's writing on the front of this one. Someone wrote their name. And you know, normally I wouldn't like take issue with it, but it's like, it's not me. And it's etched into there. So I'm going to give it a new home. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. I got this for 10 bucks used. That is a steal. This is a fantastic game. I have the Sly collection as well. Love Sly Cooper. Okay, Sly Cooper, check. Only 5 games left. What do we got here? Sly 2, that'll be for later, but that's okay, it's good. Band of Thieves. No, Sly 2 is Band of Thieves. This is Honor Among Thieves, and I think it's the best one. This is a new acquisition. Spider-Man. The only other new acquisition. I haven't played it yet. This is going to be for Midnight Combo Pack, because I want to cover both Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 back-to-back as movie license games for Midnight Combo Pack in honor of Spider-Man's 60th anniversary. Can you believe it? 60 years of Spider-Man. I watched all the movies in a marathon, and then I'm going to be playing all the games, and I'm going to be watching all the stuff, but the movies are all good. So that's new acquisition. Not much to say there. I grew up with Spider-Man 1, but I never owned it. So this is a first. Splinter Cell. Pandora Tomorrow is the bad one. Yep, this is the bad one. We're just going to switch to the new case. Fixing. I have not played a Splinter Cell, but back in the day, Splinter Cell was a huge franchise. I remember like there's a new one every year, it seemed like. It was the Call of Duty. Like this and Medal of Honor were like the Call of Duty of their day. And a lot of people I knew played Splinter Cell. So I do need to check it out. I'm not big into stealth games, but I love Metal Gear Solid, so I figured this was a good start. There we go. Brand new case, looking good. Nick, you have done a great job. I don't have any issues so far. The issues are on my end because I didn't take the time to look at certain things. Okay, what's next? Star Ocean, Till the End of Time is good. This is another one. I'm just replacing this because it has all the game crazy stickers on it, and I'm like, no. So plus it has the wrong insert. So Stuntman Ignition, correct insert. I don't have the first Stuntman, but I like what I've played of Stuntman Ignition. It's a very popcorn game. It's like nothing to really write home about, but you know what? We need games like that. We need like in-between games that, you know, don't always demand a lot of our time, you know? We need B and C and Z grade games, and I will stand by that because I think that having games that are just popcorn action games are fine. They're completely fine. Not everything needs to be AAA. It doesn't need to be the best game ever, you know? Alright. Tales of Legendia is fine. Godfather. We just needed a new case. because this was a cheap ass case. Not that I'm upset at the fan who sent me in these DVD cases. They served me well, but I prefer a professional case. All right. And I need to play The Godfather the game. I'm a huge fan of the Godfather movies. Love them to pieces. I mean, I have a cat who's a tuxedo cat named Chiaki, and you won't see her in this video because she doesn't like appearing on camera, but she acts like the Godfather. I have pictures of her. If you're editing this, Tifa, put up a picture of Chiaki about to drop the dopest rap album. Chiaki's just... she's great. She'll make you an offer that you can't refuse.
You come here unannounced on the day my daughter is to be married.
I love my cats. If you can't notice, like, I make cats stars in my stuff because I love my cats. And that's just me. I love cats. Okay. 2 left. 2 left. Let's go. Let's go. All right. The Warriors. This needs to be changed over. Just, you know, it was just, it's one of those things where Hollywood Video. I don't know why I got it at Hollywood Video, but I did. And, or it must have been like a re-pickup from one of the other used game stores. But they always keep these like Blockbuster or Hollywood Video stickers on them, and I'm like, no, why you do this? Why you do this? From what I hear, The Warriors is actually a solid game. I played a little bit of it, but it's in my wheelhouse for licensed media limbo for when I talk about licensed games. And from what I understand, it's actually one of the good ones. From what I played, I can attest to that, but I haven't actually seen the movie. I just know references from it. So, like, you know, can warrior come out to play? I know references, but I haven't seen enough of the Warriors. And then this is Tomb Raider Legend. And then I think for this, it was just a case that needed to be fixed. So, yeah. Tomb Raider Legend, let's switch stuff over. Check it. This was the first Tomb Raider I ever played, by the way. It was the first of a new trilogy, and I mean, I don't know if this was the best place to start, but I liked this game. I completed it. It was a lot of fun. But it was during that time where, like, I think they were making the movie game. Like, this was like a game based on the movie, I think. And I didn't, like, play any more after that. But I probably should go back and play some more Tomb Raider. Because I liked Legend, at least. And this might have just been all the stickers and stuff. Anyway. That's that. That's all of them. And then the rest is just Xenosaga. Which, I'll replace these later, but like it's only for the used stickers on them. So, I think those are fine for where they are. Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3. My buns, we are done. We have completed... Oh god, there were so many cases. And let me just move the camera so you can see just how much. All those in the background, those are the bad cases. And then I have more on my bed. So we replaced a lot, and it's... I hope this video was somewhat entertaining. I hope you enjoyed it. Looking at my cats and my game collection and some of my new stuff. We'll have a more traditional setup video next time. For right now, though, I'm still sick, so I'm not going to appear on camera. I look worse than some of the cases that I replaced. But I'm Zenith, Warrior Princess, the cutest of buns, saying, give your game a good case. Give it a good home. Give it a good home. And I'm going to replace some of these ones that have like the used game stickers on them soon. But this was the first bout. This was just me testing out the system. This cost me a pretty penny just to get all the cases and all the inserts, but it's worth it because they look so much better. I mean, you can just tell the difference with some of these. if I put them back to back. So like, this is the used one, this is the new one. So, like, you can tell the difference right off the bat just by looking at it. So there we are. Those are my updated PS2 game collections. After this point, hopefully nothing new. I am gonna go back and redo some of the used sticker games, cases, and whatnot, but for right now, this was just like the ones that really needed it. Next is Game Boy. We're gonna focus on Game Boy games with actual like full custom cases from Enigma. So check out Enigma Customs. Let me put up the link here. EnigmaCustoms.com. My good friend Nick. That works if you can see that. But my good friend Enigma, EnigmaCustoms.com. He does every single type of game. This is just my PS2 list of stuff that I wanted to update because they were falling apart and they were very used. But there was a lot of... He does Game Boy, he does custom NES, N64. He does a lot of stuff, so check that out. In any case, I'm Zenith, Warrior Princess, the cutest of buns. I need to lie down. I still have COVID. I'll talk to you later. Bye.